find yourself agreeing or disagreeing in conversations, but struggling to use the right words naturally? Today we're going to look at some collocations related to agreeing and disagreeing, and hopefully this helps you a little bit. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Syntax English with me, Jessica. We are looking at agreeing and disagreeing today. Now, don't get me wrong, agreeing is always much simpler than disagreeing. But I hopefully have some great phrases that you can use next time you agree with someone and also disagree with someone. Let's jump in. We're going to start with the agreeing collocations and then we'll move on to some disagreeing collocations as well. We use go along with an idea or with a view. For example, I go along with your idea of flexible working hours. Be in complete agreement. Now, with this one, we can say be in agreement. And if you're wanting to add emphasis, you can add in the complete. Complete agreement. For example, we are in complete agreement about increasing the team's budget. Isn't that something that everyone wants to hear? We don't often hear it. Please remember with this, with the verb to be, we're going to change it depending on the subject. So I am in complete agreement, you are in complete agreement, she is in complete agreement. And to agree. For example, I tend to agree with your suggestion about reducing meetings. Pay attention to the fact that we tend to agree with something. Share an opinion or share a view. I share your view that remote work boosts productivity. Or I share your opinion that remote work boosts productivity. And in this situation, we generally are going to use that. I share your view that, or I share your opinion that, something. See someone's point. For example, I can see your point regarding sustainability initiatives. So as you can see, I can see your point. I can see his point. I can see her point. I can see their point. With this one, we can use it in terms of agreement. I can see your point and you agree with the person. However, we can add in a meaning that we slightly disagree with them. For example, I can see your point regarding sustainability initiatives, but I think the cost is too high. So you are agreeing with the person that the sustainability initiatives are fantastic and they are needed. However, there is another side that you don't agree with. And the last one is appreciate someone's point of view. As with the previous example, where this is a form of agreeing, we can use it to also introduce a different idea. For example, I appreciate your point of view, even if we don't fully agree. Maybe there is one or two points that we do not agree on, but for the most part, we do agree. Moving on to disagreeing, which is sometimes a lot harder. Enter into an argument. For this one, we generally use it in a negative. Let me share the example. I'd rather not enter into an argument about office decoration. So you can see here, I would rather not enter into an argument. We use it in the negative, that we don't want to get into an argument, but we are disagreeing with what the person is saying, that maybe we think the office decorations are silly. Differences arise or differences exist. Differences exist among the team about the project timeline. There are different opinions within the team. Basically, what this is saying. Differences arise means that differences have come up. Differences exist mean that they are already there. To a compromise or reach a compromise. We disagree about the strategy, but I believe we can reach a compromise. We have different opinions about the strategy, but we have to be able to negotiate and reach somewhere where maybe we can both be happy. Settle a dispute or settle differences. They finally settled their differences over holiday scheduling. With this one, that a lot of the times we are going to use the object pronoun between. So they settled their differences or they settled their dispute. We go along with an idea. Agree matches with to differ. Agree to differ or agree to disagree. We reach a compromise. Settle differences. We enter into an argument. Remember, we generally tend to use this in the negative form. So I'd rather not enter into an argument. See someone's point, appreciate someone's point of view, share an opinion, and tend to agree. And if you'd like more detailed explanation, please see the link in the description, which will take you to an article which gives you more detail. And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next.